Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Israeli. And today I want to talk again about the Gal Gadot tweet because apparently Warner Brothers is asking Gal Gadot to take it back. Warner Brothers reportedly asked Gal Gadot to take back her controversial tweet. Yeah, so today what I want to do is to go over the tweets that different celebrities made during the conflict, do a little comparison, see how people replied to those tweets, and see what Gal Gadot should do with Warner Brothers' request. I just want to, a little disclaimer, Warner Brothers is not threatening, according to this report, is not threatening Gal Gadot's career. Whatever she does, apparently the next Wonder Woman movie is going to be with Gal Gadot. So that's not the issue here. Okay, let's go a little bit over the articles here. And I want to start with this article, which goes over more or less the tweets that different celebrities made during that time. So some posts, including by Gal Gadot and Rihanna, have been roundly criticized on social media. Okay, so let's go and see some of the tweets that they made. Bella Hadid, whose father is Palestinian, posted a message of support for Palestinians in her Instagram account, which is fine, which at the time of publishing has been liked by more than 1 million users. Future generations will look back in disbelief and wonder how we allowed the Palestinian suffering to continue for so long, a human tragedy unfolding right in front of our eyes. Of course, here, no mention of Hamas, no mention of Hamas rockets flying into Israel, no mention of any of that, just the Palestinian suffering, which is sort of true, especially in Gaza, but blaming only Israel for that, you have to agree that whether you agree or not that Hamas is more responsible or less responsible to Israel, this is more or less one-sidedness, okay? Let's continue. Politicians shudder neutral words in fear of being reprimanded, whilst the world remains silent to avoid offending the wrong people. Who are the wrong people here? The Jews, right? History has taught us to speak up. You are on the right side or you are not. It's that simple. A zero-sum game. Again, it's either the Palestinians are right or the Israelis are right. It can't be that both are right and they have to find a solution. These people do not want a solution. They want to keep hating Israel and to keep hating, well, I don't want to say keep hating Jews, but they do want to keep hating Israel. And a solution will they'll have to stop if there'll be a solution. And they don't want that. They want it to continue. And one Twitter user commented while sharing a screenshot of Hadid's post, everyone should be speaking up about what's happening in Palestine. Yeah, maybe people should be speaking up because me as an Israeli, I want peace. I want to have a normal life. And if speaking about it can help move things forward, I'm all for that. But not speaking about it this way. Yeah, not speaking about it by saying that either Israel has to come instead of the Palestinians or the Palestinians have to come instead of the Israelis. No, that is unacceptable on both sides by me. Yeah? But of course, this continues this way. It's always either one side or the other. Another said, Miss Bella Hadid, one of the highest paid models, can do posts and awareness on Palestine, but your favorite Muslim influencers can't because of L'Oreal brand deal. Laugh out loud. Like L'Oreal is not allowing them to speak out about this, which if it's true, well, that's not good. You know, I think that actors, actresses, models, all those entertainment people that have a lot of following and a lot of fans, I don't think they should get involved. Well, their political opinion doesn't really interest me. But they do have a right to an opinion. And they're people just like other people. And if they want to speak, they should be able to speak. Their professional life and their personal life should be separate. Unless, of course, they say like crazy stuff like kill all the Jews, kill all the Arabs, kill all the whatever. Yeah, something crazy like that. Okay, you know. But as long as they just speak their mind, let people speak their mind. Let us, the viewers, the civilians, to decide for ourselves. Don't decide for us, companies, what is right, what is wrong. I know you're thinking about making money, but people buy your crap anyway. Yeah, like, come on, Hollywood. People come see your crap anyway, and it's fucking crap, and people come and see it anyway. So, do you really think that somebody won't come and see a Wonder Woman movie if Gal Gadot will be in it? Not enough for you to really feel it financially. Let people speak their mind, even though these people should, their political opinion doesn't matter, because what do they know about politics, these people? They live in their ivory towers, all of them millionaires, fucking millionaires, telling us what we need to do on both sides. Yeah, come on, let's continue. And Mala Yousafzai tweeted a video expressing her solidarity with Palestinian people. A Palestinian child should be sitting in a classroom, not in a rubble. Great, but why aren't you criticizing Hamas for that? World leaders must act immediately to protect human rights of Palestinians. Again, but no Hamas in there. Do you want the international community, the world leaders, to come and pressure Israel? Or do you want them to come and pressure Hamas? You're not saying which ones you want here. So what do you want the world exactly to do? Again, people with zero solutions, just complaining, just criticizing. But when you ask them, do you have a solution? They have no solution, because they're afraid to say that they want Israel to disappear. That's something that they're not going to say, because they're afraid to say it. But if you pressure them for a solution, what is your solution? That's the solution they'll come up with. That's the only solution they have. That's hypocrisy. The violence in Jerusalem, especially against children, is unbearable. This long conflict has cost many children their lives and their futures. Leaders must act immediately. There is no peace when children and civilians are not safe. Well, she's right. I agree with him. I agree with her. She's right. People need to be safe. This has to stop. But it has to stop on both sides. It will never stop if you blame only one side. Yeah? If you start criticizing and limiting Hamas, not the world, the Palestinians, stop supporting them, show Israelis that you don't support them, then the right wing in Israel will have less tools to fight this status quo. We want to move forward on both sides. We need to move forward from our Israelis. We need to move forward from a right wing thinking and move forward to a peaceful thinking, to peace process thinking. And the Palestinians have to move forward by not supporting terror groups like Hamas, Jihad Islam, and the other ones. Yeah, it has to be on both sides. We have to walk together towards peace. It can't just be one side or the other while the whole world is taking sides behind it, cheering like it's a football game. I'm sorry, it's not a football game. And if it's a football game, then pay us and the Palestinians a ticket price. Yeah? How much is a football ticket today? I don't know. So let's continue. The American, Susan, okay, again, another one. So anti-Israel, and this is Gal Gadot. So all of them up until now were anti-Israel tweets, one-sidedness, not mentioning Hamas at all. All of them, you saw. You can go see it yourself. The links are going to be in the description. Yeah? Now let's see Gal Gadot. My heart breaks. My country is at war. It's her country. She's Israeli. Yeah? I'm sorry. I'm worried for my family, my friends. I worry for my people. Those are people she knows. That's her family. Yeah? This is a vicious cycle that has been going on far too long. Israel deserves to live in free and safe nation. Our neighbors deserve the same. Both sides. And why did she not say Palestinians? Because, believe it or not, we have more neighbors other than the Palestinians. We have Syrians, we have Lebanese, we have Jordanians. That's all on our borders. All of them are our neighbors, not just the Palestinians, yeah? We have Gaza and we have the West Bank if we're talking about Palestinians. And none of you ever mentioned that it only happened in Gaza, this conflict, not in the West Bank. If Israel wanted to kill the Palestinians, why do they stay out of the West Bank? They had an opportunity. Everything was burning. You guys are, all the tweets that came before, it does not lead to peace. It leads to more conflict, and that's what you people want. So, you think we don't see it, but we do. Our neighbors deserve the same. I pray for the victims and their families. I pray for this unimaginable hostility to end. I pray for our leaders to find the solution so we could live side by side in peace. I pray for better days. What's controversial about this? What's controversial about this? And the few people that think that this is controversial, they're not important. They are not important. People, let me tell you something. There are close to over 1 billion, over 1 billion Muslims in the world. And there's only about 12, 13 million Jews. So when it comes to these tweet wars, to this social media wars, who do you think is going to win? There's over 1 billion people with cell phones that are Muslims. So they're more or less, I'll say 85, 90% of them are automatically anti-Israel without even thinking about it, just because they're Muslims. And they tweet. And there's about 12, 13 million Jews in the world. Most of them criticize, because almost all the American Jews and a very large popular people in Israel also criticize Israel. So, like I'll say, 40% of them tweet back to the tweets. You know, the numbers, of course, you're going to get a lot more negative tweets for posts that are neutral or pro-Israel than for posts that are pro-Palestinian. It's obvious. But what's controversial about this? I want to know. I don't see anything controversial about it. And then we have here one more, Rihanna. Rihanna has been vocal about other issues. My heart is breaking with the violence I'm seeing displayed between Israel and Palestine. I can't bear to see it. Innocent Israeli and Palestinian children are hiding in bomb shelters. Over 40 lives lost in Gaza alone, at least 13 of whom were also innocent children. What's controversial about this? I don't understand. She even went a step further and she mentioned how many lives were lost in Gaza. You know, she added, there needs to be some kind of resolve. We are sadly watching innocent people fall victim to notions perpetrated by governments and extremists, and this cycle needs to be broken. Wonderful, amazing. This is what people need to be saying. Accountability on both sides. Accountability for people in power to start doing something to bring peace. Way to go, Rihanna. This is a beautiful post. This is a beautiful tweet. Yeah, but of course, people get angry. Why? Because this is not purely pro-Palestinian. She has to be anti-Israeli or she's going to get hate. It's that simple. Yeah? Hey, Rihanna, Palestinians don't have bomb shelters. Why not? Why didn't Hamas build bomb shelters for Palestinians? Because they know they're in conflict with Israel. Israel built bomb shelters for Israelis. Why didn't Hamas? Hamas had enough money and time to build tunnels all over Gaza. Why didn't they build any bomb shelters for the Palestinians? That's interesting. We don't have any protection. Why? Why? You have a militant group controlling your land and you don't have any protection? That makes no sense. You have a military group controlling you and you have no protection and no shelter. It shows that they don't care about you, that you're just cannon meat for Hamas. Palestinians in Gaza have nowhere to hide and nowhere to go. So tell Hamas to stop. Tell Hamas if they want war to protect you, and if they can't protect you, to not go out to war. We have no military? Of course you do. Hamas is a military. Did you not see the military marches in your streets one day after the ceasefire? Did you not see those? Tens of thousands of soldiers with weapons? That's a military, my friend. No nuclear weapons? Oh, poor you. And we're not bankrolled by billions of US dollars. No, billions of dollars came into Hamas from Qatar every month under Bibi. Yeah? But you could have a lot more money. You could be very prosperous. Gaza can be one of the most amazing places in the Middle East if you just wanted it to be. If you just wanted it to be, it can be a paradise in the Mediterranean. If you just wanted it to be. Billions of dollars is nothing. Gaza can make tens, hundreds of billions of dollars if it wants to. You just want it to be that way. You just need to take a different path. Except that Israel is not going anywhere. Yeah? Another Twitter user said, Rihanna said, I'm standing with humanity, yet choose to stay neutral about it. She did not stay neutral about it. She asked for accountability from both sides. She did not stay neutral. You are taking a side. You are for continuation of the conflict. But guess what, all you Twitters that are anti-Israel? And Israel is not going anywhere. You can keep tweeting until your fingers become blue. Israel is not going anywhere. Jews are not going anywhere. Israelis are not going anywhere. And the Palestinians are not going anywhere either. That's why the Rihanna tweet is beautiful. It's asking for accountability from both. But no, for you guys it's controversial because it's not anti-Israel. It's that simple. Okay, so let's go back. Now they want her to take back a controversial tweet because they're probably scared that they're going to lose a few anti-Israel, anti-Jewish people from watching the movies. I don't think those people were watching Gal Gadot anyway. Yes, she was in the Israeli army and they know who she is. I don't think those people were watching those movies anyway. So Warner Brothers, you have nothing to lose here. And Gal Gadot, you don't have to take anything you said back. Your tweet was not controversial. Your tweet was very balanced. Here we go. Your tweet was very balanced. This is your country. You're not an outsider that is giving your opinion like many of these tweeters here. This is your country. You have family there. You have friends there. You grew up in this country, and you have a right to tweet for it when it's in conflict. You have a right to call for peace. You have a right to worry for your country and for your family. And nobody in Hollywood has a right to tell you how to think when it comes to your country, when it's in conflict and rockets are falling on it. Nobody in Hollywood has that right. Yeah? And if they decide that it's either you change your way of thinking, become anti-Israel, or you can stop being Wonder Woman, then stop being Wonder Woman. It's not that important. Believe me, in 10 years, nobody will remember those movies anyway. Yeah? So don't worry about it. If they ask you to take it back, don't fall for the pressure. Your tweet is a very balanced tweet. It's a good tweet. It's a right tweet. And I hope that I hope we don't have a conflict again, but if we do have a conflict again, I hope you will make another tweet very similar to this one. Okay, so again, thank you everyone for watching this video. All the haters, just remember that when you take one side, either the pro-Palestinian side or the pro-Israeli side, it doesn't really matter. When you take one of the sides, yeah, you're just for continuing the conflict. That's all you do. You have to ask for accountability from both sides. Yeah? It doesn't matter how you see it. Both sides have to take accountability. Hamas and Israel and the Palestinian Authority, I think they did a good job during this conflict. They stayed out of it. They kept the West Bank quiet, more or less. And I think we can learn a lot about this. And we should grab this opportunity with the Palestinian Authority because they showed responsibility to move forward. Doesn't matter what Hamas thinks, and doesn't matter what the right wing in Israel think. This is the right thing to do. We need to move forward and solve this crap. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I know this was a bit long, so those of you who watched it until the end, thank you so much. If you like this content, please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you can. And comment, because I answer back either by writing or by making a video. Okay, so I'll see you on the next video and have a great day. Bye.